of DeSoto and his city secretary is simply of DeSoto and his of DeSoto and his of DeSoto and his city secretary is simply Everett Jackson will not play ball with the current administration. The current administration has collusion and corruption going on within our city hall. Let those two words remain with you: collusion and corruption. We have a governing body that has created a conglomerate or a clique that will stick by one another regardless of what format, what petition, what orders, you name it, they will stick together. If it's in the best interest of the people or if it harms the people, they will stand by one another. I came into this campaign saying loud and proud that I am for the people. I came into this campaign saying that regardless of who approves or disapproves, Everett Jackson will lead with strength and honor. The term strength and honor, it resonated through DeSoto. The citizens resonated with Everett Jackson, and they saw Everett within themselves, including his 1992 conviction. Let's understand this. Let's understand this. If we were created to be perfect, if we were created to be flawless, there will be no need for salvation or redemption. None of us are free from falling. None of us. And truth be told, God has warned all of us that your sin is no greater or any lesser than my sin.
That's right.
DeSoto, April 6, 2021, declared itself to be a second chance city. I'm gonna repeat it again. DeSoto, April 6, 2021, led by the city council, led by the faith leaders in this community, faith leaders, preachers, pastors, bishops, they spoke on this issue. Faith leaders agreed that DeSoto, Texas, would be a second chance city. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic, being that our city secretary and our city government do not have the governing authority or jurisdiction to make any type of claim against my eligibility? They are holding a crime against me from 1992, which puts them in the act of committing a crime now in 2025. You cannot defeat a wrong with a wrong. But let me share with you, citizens. Most of you in here voted for Everett Jackson. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe you voted for Everett Jackson. You voted for Everett Jackson because I was transparent. You voted for Everett Jackson because Everett Jackson lived up. He lived up to what he was saying and what he promised. And that is, I will speak truth to power. So, let's talk about legal precedents.
That's right.
In a city of Houston, Texas, there was a woman by the name of Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey was convicted. She was convicted in 2016. She embezzled over $200,000 and was convicted for it and did time for it. Cynthia Bailey in 2020 ran for Houston City Council in place B. Her challengers, her opponents, tried to sue and say she should not be allowed to be on the ballot. It went before a court. The judge said, a judge in good standing in the state of Texas says that a city or municipality does not have the fact-finding authority to dictate if a candidate with a background can be or not be on the ballot, and she was allowed on the ballot. It don't stop there. Let's go even deeper into legal precedents. Cynthia Beatty was not only on the ballot, she made it to the runoff.
Yep.
She made it to the runoff, meaning she was one of the two highest vote getters. So the person that came in third place sued as well. Now this person said she has a felony on her background. She should not be in the runoff. I should be in the runoff. It went before an appellate court. One judge says, no, not only can she remain on the ballot, she can run and win in the runoff. They wasn't satisfied with that. They didn't like what they was hearing from the judge, which represents the state of Texas. So they filed another petition to have her disqualified. And the second judge says, no, she is allowed to stay on the ballot and to run in the runoff and win if possible. That's the second time. They filed another petition asking that she be removed from the ballot. And a third judge said, no, she remains on the ballot, and if she wins, she wins. That is legal precedence, ladies and gentlemen. What does legal precedence mean? This means this gives an example or a reference for a court or jury to refer to in a case similar to that one. It gives precedence. It gives a guideline to go by. There is, and I repeat, there is no law in Texas state statute that says anyone with a background cannot run for or hold office. We have one thing that even remotely addresses it, and that is the opinion of an attorney general. Notice what I said. An opinion of an attorney general. I didn't say law. I didn't say an ordinance. I said an opinion. He gave his opinion, and many municipalities use that opinion as law, and it isn't, and that's why it's overturned consistently. What is the city of DeSoto doing to you with this Everett Jackson situation? I'm going to tell you what the city of DeSoto is doing to you. In the event the city of DeSoto decides to try and illegally remove me from this election, they will be forced to have a special election, which would cost them more money, thousands and thousands of dollars that you would pay for. You pay for that special election because they want to do something unlawful. So know your rights and know where we stand with this. I have been in direct contact with the city secretary, and I can say this publicly because it was said to me from her mouth to my ears. I said to Alicia Thomas, why are you doing this? Why are you pushing this? And Ms. Thomas said to me, I'm following the advice of the city attorney. The city attorney, who, by the way, is cronies and hand in hand with our mayor, Rachel Proctor, who I have been very critical of. So let's not be confused about what's going on here. This is more about Everett not being a puppet and dancing to their tune than it is about my felony. Understand this. They allowed me in because I had a 14% chance of winning. It was no way Everett Jackson, the felon, is going to win the people of DeSoto, not these mighty fine people. Not an ex-felon. There's no way they'll vote for him. But little did they know, Everett Jackson was one of them. Little did they know, they saw their nephew. They saw their cousin. They saw their uncle. They saw their brothers in Everett Jackson. We all have a family member that went down the wrong path at a young age. But just because you go down the wrong path means that you have to remain down that path. You do not have to remain that. You don't have to do that.
That's right.
Again, 17 years old.
Yes.
When I was a child, I spoke, I thought, I acted as a child.
Yes.
But when I became a man, I put all childish things away.
Amen.
And that's the Everett Jackson you have here today before you. That 17-year-old Everett Jackson, I cannot speak for. He's long gone. And to my opposers that is using that 17-year-old child to hold back 50-year-old Everett Jackson, I say that the state of Texas needs to pass stricter child abuse laws because y'all beating up on a child that's not even here anymore.
Good God.
Say that. Say
He's
that.
been gone. He's been gone.
Good God.
I am a grown man that's 50 years old. I have beautiful sons. I have a beautiful family. This is my beloved mother sitting in the corner right here.
Yeah.
I have everything to be happy for and to be grateful for. And we cannot allow the Sotoans, we cannot allow collusion and corruption to take over our city any longer. Any longer. If you don't believe that DeSoto has corruption, all you have to do is look at the books. There is no way, as a city, we are $187 million in debt and our roads looking the way they're looking. $187 million in debt. Time has forgotten. Especially in my place, place 3. Place 3 has been neglected horribly. Horribly.
Oh, East
I didn't want this position, people. Let me be honest with you all. I didn't want to run. I knew what comes with this. I knew that they're going to be in my business, my mother's business, my father's business, my son's business. How much money Everett make? Where did he work? Where did he go to school? What did he eat last night for dinner? I knew this, and I didn't want that type of scrutiny. But because I am by you and from you and for you, you all told me City Hall needs a man, and they need a man like you. I listened to you. I talked to my family about it. I talked to my sons about it. I told them of the possible pitfalls that can come with me running. I spoke with them, my family, about what could possibly disease them, put them in discomfort, because I decided to run for a political office. And the overwhelming majority said, run, Everett, run. And that's what Everett did. Everett Jackson ran, and I'm running. So why they're attacking me now? Why not then? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they had no idea Everett Jackson was gonna take that lead the way he took it.
Right.
They had no idea that Everett Jackson was gonna beat out all these people. They supposedly have squeaky clean records, but here come Everett Jackson, and he has shot ahead of everyone. The closest person to me in a general election was 300 votes away. That's a pretty good distance for me.
Yes.
So I say to all of you, the attack came when it started to realize Everett is actually going to win this thing. As long as it was a maybe or a possibility, it was okay. But when it started coming to fruition, when the realization that this man that's speaking out against what we've been doing for years on this dais, it's a potential chance, 90% chance that he's going to be our colleague. Now it's time to attack. People, let me share with y'all what I've endured. He knows all of it. Just like he was threatened, I was threatened over the phone. I received a phone call with a threat on my life. I've had postcards created about me, pictures of me taken from my business page.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's all right, baby.
It's all right.
Okay, God got you. God got you.
It's all right.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper.
That's right.
Every tongue that rises against you in judgment.
Yes,
So
God
I
shall
condemn on
condemn.
your behalf, so
That's right.
keep running. Well, I got it.
But with you, Everett, be strong.
We soldiers to them.
Yes.
Yeah, we soldiers to them.
You got this.
Take your time. Take your time.
Talk to them.
It's all right.
forgive me, I'm not used to,
It's
Sorry.
okay.
I'm not an emotional man, you know, and when it happens, I don't know how to react to it. But
God helping you, it is for you.
if you all only knew the price for wanting to do what's right. There's a price to pay. There's a price to pay. And I don't weep for me. I weep because I think of those who are closest to me, how they catch strays because of me, bullets that are intended for me. They hit those who are closest to me. Everyone that has associated themselves with me has become a target. And all of this is the price of wanting to do what's best for the people. I don't care about titles and tenures. I don't. I said that last night. I don't care about titles. I don't care about tenures. I made a point last night that we have leadership that's in DeSoto right now as we speak. Until they cause havoc or chaos in someone's life. They lose sleep if they are not creating drama, melancholy, or lies about someone in the community they're supposed to represent. When you have a person like myself that stands up and says enough is enough, that's when the attacks began. It was fine for me to be opposed to leadership as long as I wasn't running. But when the reality starts to sit in, that he could be on this council with us, Everett is going to tell everything. And that's what I plan on doing exactly. I plan on telling where every penny of your money is going. And if it's not going where you approved or voted for it to go, you would know as soon as that money is spent. We do not have to be afraid of this government. We do not have to be afraid of DeSoto's government. And I want everybody here. You are DeSotoans. You own this city. This does not belong to Rachel Proctor, Krista Chisholm, Letitia Hughes, Andre Bird. It does not belong to them. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that of the names I just named, I believe one of them have the purest of hearts, just need the right circumstances for that heart to shine.
That's right.
And that is Letitia Hughes.
Amen. Amen.
We have to stop being afraid of our government. These people work for us.
That's right.
And citizens, understand this. And I need y'all to take this home with you. This is not going to stop until you become as loud as they are.
That's right.
Because they are loud and proud in your dysfunction.
That's right.
You have to be loud and proud in your discontent.
Yes.
Until you say something back, they're going to continue to bully you. Bullets don't understand, ouch, that hurt.
That's
Bullets
right.
gotta be
That's
popped in
right.
the mouth,
That's
given a
right.
black eye.
That's
And once you
right.
do that, then they can stop bullying you.
Yes.
All understand.
And that's what we have.
Yes.
Let's stop being quiet, sit in the background while these people running our city into the ground.
That's right.
While these people, they are benefit and self-invested in what is going on in DeSoto and don't give a damn about what's happening with
That's
you and your
right.
family. They don't care about you replacing your tires because of these roads. They don't care. They do not care. They don't care because the money is in the bank.
That's right.
We have to get loud and
That's it.
proud just like them.
That's right.
These people are trying to pull your brother down. They are trying. They are trying with all their might and power to try to pull me down. But I can say to all of you here, and this is a promise. This is a promise. I promise to all of you that have cast a vote for Everett Jackson. I promise you they will not pull me down. If anything, I will pull them up to where I'm at.
That's it. Yes.
And this is what I ask of you all to do with me.
Come on, come
I
on.
ask of you all to declare war on
Yes.
DeSoto.
Oh, now.
And I don't mean a silent war. I need y'all to declare a war on your discontent in DeSoto. I need you to tell our mayor and our city attorney and our city secretaries that you just can't do what you want to do because you're in City Hall. You have governing rules and bodies as well. You cannot vote someone mayor pro tem, and because you didn't like the outcome of a vote, you do it over in front of the citizens' face. That is complete arrogance.
Say that. Say that.
That is complete ego. It's maniacal. And we have to stop this, people. Stop being quiet, hoping something changes.
Yes.
Be the change.
Need a change.
Be the change. Stop waiting. Don't wait on Everett Jackson to get on the dais and go and fight all these people. No, because I'm going to need all of you.
That's right.
I'm going to need all of you. Without you, I'm nothing. And this move that they're making against me, I promise you all this. It will be resolved, and I will be your councilman.
Yes.
I will be your councilman.
Fight the good fight.
So, in closing, I've been lied on. I've been misrepresented. And worse, they're trying to stomp my dream out. But I have one more promise to give you all. And that promise is, I will represent you regardless of any weapon that they try to bring against me. As Pastor Phelps always says, weapons will form,
But they won't prosper.
but they will not prosper.
That's right.
That's it.
And I ask of you all to walk with me. And I ask of you all to tell a friend of a friend and of a friend to walk with Everett Jackson. I have no props, people. This is what you get. This is what you get. You get a man that loves you, a man that cares about you. I'll take all the daggers. I'll take all the darts. I'll take all the arrows. I'll bear that cross. But if I know you all behind me, it make it all worthwhile. And in conclusion, and last but not least, if they think what I've been saying recently has caused a bonfire, wait till I get on that dais.
All right.
And in the words of the Joker, where do they get a load of me? I love you, DeSoto.
Bless you.